Alright, people, it's me, Movie Geek Griff, with the Gladiator Showdown of movie reviews. Son of Krypton versus Bat of Gotham. I took notes. Like, this is the movie that you have to take notes on. Okay, it's that powerful, it's that meaningful, it's that important. Okay, we got here. Um, so first of all, this is like the childhood dream realized by any comic book geek or nerd. So it was awesome just to see um, um, these characters brought to life to fight each other. Um, I'm not one of those people who expected the MCU or the Marvel Cinematic Universe in any way, shape, or form to be duplicated by DCU. That they're doing it obviously so different. The characters are so different. So that wasn't one of my hangups. My hangup, first of all, many years ago when it was announced, was Ben Affleck as Batman. I was against it. Still against it. I'm teetering on acceptance. He was a better Batman than he was Bruce Wayne. And this is coming from a person who liked him as Daredevil in Daredevil 2003 when everyone hates that movie. I liked his Daredevil. Um, you know, I'm not gonna get off my Batfleck hate train just yet. I still have reservations. He did a good Batman, but that's behind the mask. You can kick ass anyway that way. It doesn't take too much. As long as you have the physicality, you're good. And which Val Kilmer and George Clooney did not. That's why they stuck behind the mask and out from under the mask. But yeah, I'm not jumping off the Ben Affleck hate train as of yet. Ben Affleck is not a good actor. You guys know that. He is an okay actor. Okay, he's a great writer. He's a great director. But actor, he's so at best. Okay, his best role is probably Hollywoodland, in which he portrayed the actor who played Superman way back in the 1950s, and there was mysteriousness around his death or his wife's death or something like that. And he co-starred with Diane Lane, who plays Superman's mom in the movie, so that's kind of weird. But he did okay. He did good as Batman. Not so good as Bruce Wayne. That was one of my notes here. Uh, Good at bats, but BW needs work. Yeah, like some of his stuff that he would say, if there's even a 1% chance of a certainty, I'm like, he seemed like he was overacting in that scene when he was talking with Alfred, Superman. If there's even a 1% chance that he could destroy the world, we must take it as absolute certainty. I'm like, dude, why are you Why are you over talking like that? And you're shaking your face. So his Bruce Wayne still needs work. I will say that this Batman moved in a way, and it's because of technology and how they can do the suit and how he has full mobility, turning and looking and stuff. And we didn't have that back in 1989 with Michael Keaton and Tim Burton's Batman. But this Batman is the first Batman, even compared to Bale and Nolan. That Batman, he still moved too stiff, even when he was fighting. It seemed stiff. This one is the first Batman. The Batman moves like Batman the animated series, the cartoon of which I grew up on. He just has agility and stealth, and he's agile more than anything I've ever seen in any Batman. Uh, Batman, what's the word I'm looking for? Any iteration I've seen of Batman. So that he is awesome. The way he moves, that sounded weird, but yeah, I like the way he moves. The whole thing about bats killing, he killed in the nightmare sequences, the dream sequences, which I don't think that qualifies as Batman killed somebody. He didn't do that. Well, originally, back in the 1930s or 50s, whenever the comic was originally came onto the market, I think Batman did carry a gun. 45, if I believe. Well, that's neither here nor there. Yeah, I didn't expect the MCU. Got to do my checkups here. Bats move like the animated series, animated bats. Ben Affleck was good. He only killed in the dream. I think he only killed in the dream. He was whooping those guys' ass at the end when he saved Clark's mom. He was whooping their ass pretty good. I don't know if he killed some people in that scene or not. I have to go. I'm gonna go watch a second time. I watch it with a friend. I'm gonna watch it with my daughter. But he did seem to whoop up on some people pretty good that one. Oh yeah, yeah. He only in that sequence where Bat seemed to kill. I'm sure you all guys saw the Omega symbol in the ground, the Easter egg of Darkseid coming soon. Um, Lois Lane and Perry White, they kind of need to go. I'm tired of seeing them. They, you know, Perry White, Lawrence Fishburne's are acting. No one cares about Clark Kent taking on the bat. Okay, all that hyperbolicness, that on the verge of J. Jonah Jamesonness, it's got to go. He's no longer needed. Lois Lane, that actress, Amy Adams, I don't like her. She's annoying, and she's just running around with her little, doe eyes and oh, Superman Clark. Okay, yeah, all right, lady, get lost. All right, you just you jumped in the water to get the staff, then the concrete fell over you, and he needs to save you. He's fighting a super fight with Doomsday. And I gotta go and get you under the water. You're in the way. They need to go. They need to die, or they need to just go slowly progress, recede into the background as the Justice League story, comes to the forefront. I don't want to see any more Perry White and Lois Lane. Get out of here. Distractions. The score. Usually Junkie XL and Hans Zimmer deliver, dude. Man of Steel was awesome. Had some great cues, memorable cues, but this one, I don't remember anything jumping out at me. I'm sure there was the music was bombastic during the fights, but I don't really remember, man. I'm going to see it a second time, so maybe I missed it, but nothing grabbed me like those Man of Steel cues. So that was one thing I was kind of like, where's the score? Back to Bruce Wayne having these oracle slash visions of everybody on the team and stuff. It came off to me as cheap and cheesy. They were just like, why is Batman? I don't remember that happening in the cartoon, the Justice League cartoon. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I don't remember because it was 20 years ago. I don't remember having all these visions. I'm like, and they just came off as disingenuous. They came off as cheesy and not. They didn't stay true to the Batman character. He's a detective, okay? Once you find this stuff out, investigate this stuff, not just have raven dreams when you're like, oh, they're coming, the metahumans. That file they had that had all the cameos on it of all the people, that was enough for me. Batman having the dreams and the visions, I was like, it's kind of lame. Anyway, it's lame sauce. So with that, all those visions he had, I know they were integral to the story, but they could have just used that file they found that had all those people on it. And oh my God, if I see Bruce Wayne's parents die one more effing time, I'm gonna kill myself with some pearls or whatever. Okay. Oh, it's character build up. Whatever. We all know that freaking story. Who doesn't know the story that Bruce Wayne's parents died? Who doesn't know that? If you don't know that Bruce Wayne's parents died and traumatized him forever, between the whole justice, vengeance, duality, blah, 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 you don't need to be watching Batman vs. Superman. Get the hell out of theater. Get out of my comic book world. Jesus, if I see his parents die one more time, I'm going to call my mom to make sure she's not dead because I feel watching that, oh my God, my parents died too. I'm so tired of seeing Bruce Wayne's parents die. Oh my God. Damn it! Whew. Geek rage, nerd rage, over. Alright, so all those visions combined with Bruce Wayne's parents dying yet again in the prologue. Okay, the movie was like 20 minutes too long. You know that, and I know that. Character build up my ass. That movie was too long. It was like 20 minutes too long. Cameos. Aquaman was the only one that was awesome to me. It felt organic. If you don't know what that means, I'm sorry. Cyborg felt really rushed, forced out of nowhere. It's like, okay, I have no context for this video and the science project going on here. The Flash, I hate that friggin' actor, Ezra Miller. I hate him. I don't hate him. I just like him, his acting style with a passion, the way he looks like a Calvin Klein model. That's no Flash I've ever seen. The scenes I saw him in the store, on the video monitor, lame. I think that was him breaking the space-time barrier and warning Batman that someone was the key. you know, doing the thing Barry does on the TV show, breaking the time barrier, space barrier talking. He looked retarded and weird, and I'm sure that's a Flashpoint paradox kind of Easter egg there, but he looked horrible in the suit. I don't know. He was supposed to look like that, but so yeah, not liking Flash and Cyborg so far. Aquaman, look, he's gonna kick somebody's ass. Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman. She was okay. She did better than I thought, but I still want a more muscular, more voluptuous Wonder Woman than I am used to. Gal Gadot, in between this and Wonder Woman, he put on some pounds, something. She's a string beanpole. Alfred was good as Jeremy Irons, great actor, you know. Hans Gruber's brother, he was excellent, but minor quibble. I want to see Alfred bald. Bald Alfred is in my conscience forever. You know, it was weird to see Alfred with hair, but he was awesome. Alfred, Jeremy Irons was good. Want to see more Wonder Woman. That lasso in the final fight, the golden lasso, the lasso of truth, kind of came out of nowhere. I was good to see it, but I was like, what? Where did you have that the whole time? In the invisible jet. What else here? The lasso came out of nowhere. The Martha bombshell. Yeah, that was awesome. I had never thought about that. They were Batman and Superman created by two different people, so I don't know if they ever thought about that, but that was ingenious. And I was like, oh, to me, I'd never thought about that all the time that I've known Batman and Superman, the Martha connection. But to me, that was like Usual Suspects when the cop dropped a coffee cup, Kobayashi, and he looked at the board and saw the dude, verbal Kent, and made up the whole story when he said, Martha, why'd you say Martha? Martha, my mom. Martha, my mom. So that was cool. That was awesome. I like how they did that. Never saw that coming. The slow build up, the fight between Batman and Superman makes it worth it. Okay, it really does. I was kind of like, oh my god, come on guys, let's get to it, and it was worth it. So you know, it makes it worth it. Henry Cavill as Superman. I don't know, dude. In Man of Steel, he was fine, but in this one, he seemed one note. He seemed wooden, always depressed and anguished. And I know that spoke to the character, but it was kind of depressing watching him be depressed. And I was like, man, come on, you're Superman, dude. F and bump these people, dog, if they don't like you. But anyway, he was teetering on emo. And I had flashbacks to Spider-Man 3 where Peter Parker was dancing emo. I was like, if Superman starts dancing a jig, I'm out of here. Speaking of being out of here, and after the big fight with Doomsday, and I won't spoil that one thing that happens in that fight, but after that, it seemed like the movie had like multiple endings, and I was like, okay, there's more. We're in Kansas. Oh, we're in Metropolis. We're Daily Bugle Planet. Okay, I'm not done yet. The multiple endings was kind of annoying. The screen would fade out, and I was like, okay, wait, all right. So that was annoying. And speaking of Superman almost making me want to not see the movie, Jeffrey Eisenberg as Lex Luthor is possibly the worst character I have ever seen on screen in a comic book movie. Ever. I effing hated his Lex. I'm sorry, he's Lex Luthor Jr. I don't care if he's Lex Luthor Sr., Jr., 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th. I don't care. That character was horrible, terrible. He sunk the whole movie. He sucked the life out of every frame whenever I saw him. Whenever I saw him, I wanted to strangle him. I wanted to scream at the screen. That is the worst casting choice ever. Ever in the history of cinema, maybe. It definitely ranks up in there as a top 3. Be some kind of whiny, tickish, eccentric, all these little idiosyncrasies and little ticks and stuff. Oh my God! Wow, it's good to see. Like, you're not Joker, dude. You're not Joker. You're Lex Luthor Jr. Whatever. He's Lex Luthor. He's gonna be like his dad. But oh my God! I'm just seeing the blue Rio bird trying to talk seriously in the frame of this movie. Oh, wow, that's a handshake you got there. I like introducing people. Like, ooh, wow. I'm like, stop it. Oh my God. I wanted to punch him in the face. Woo, I hated that. I hated Lex Luthor. All that said, you should go see it. I give it a B minus. Movie Geek Griff gives Batman vs Superman 2.5 to 3 stars, B minus. So, but you still go see it. I mean, you have to go see it. It's Batman vs Superman. If you don't go see it, you're dummy. All right, guys. You guys take care. That's it. Sorry so long, but this is a supersized review for a supersized movie. All right. You still go see Batman vs Superman. Don't eat or drink anything because it's almost 3 hours. Take care.